Oh man, my nigga Hill Gully called on you, man. So I can't run him, bro. They don't make him like me, man. Real nigga, boy. Solid man from the soil up. Totally on me, poster where I hang. Pull up on the gang, I'm a bang. He don't make him like me. Real nigga, G without my gang. Solid from the streets to the cave. He don't make him like me. Totally on me, poster where I hang. Pull up on the gang, I'm a bang. He don't make him like me. Real nigga, G without my gang. Solid from the streets to the cave. He don't make him like me. Oh yes, turn up. Walk through the door, got it lit up. On loud, but you hear a thing. All eyes on me like I'm the dope man. I got it jumping like some drug walls. I'm all in the guts like hardball. Smack me, wake up. Get it out the mud, get some ice up. I hear talking down, I'm doing mean shit. You girl the paparazzi got some taking pics. I put it in the face like she starting blow. It's up the hill, man, little Rebo. Totally on me, poster where I hang. Pull up on the gang, I'm a bang. He don't make him like me. Real nigga, G without my gang. Solid from the streets to the cave. He don't make him like me. Totally on me, poster where I hang. Pull up on the gang, I'm a bang. He don't make him like me. Real nigga, G without my gang. Solid from the streets to the cave. He don't make him like me. The police spray this window like index. Caught like an intercept, start working on my index. Drew on the cutter, got it heavy like a bitch pressure. They got caught a body, this bitch dirty like a fish test. Cup full of sleep, but I'm woke up, roll up. Nickel on my lap, I can smack it if you roll up. Fast one living, my mama told me to slow up. That's why I stay up here when I empty and look, I go up. Streets rooting for me, ain't a real nigga made it yet. You a rapper, I'm a gangster, so it's no respect. Go with the stick, I scream, let the soldier jet. People like people from the field with the kill test. Totally on me, poster where I hang. Pull up on the gang, I'm a bang. He don't make him like me. Real nigga, G without my gang. Solid from the streets to the cave. He don't make him like me. Totally on me, poster where I hang. Pull up on the gang.
Smelling the smoke, y'all. Smelling the smoke, y'all.
Hey everybody, what's good? Welcome back to the Boulevard. I don't own the copyrights to that music I was playing, but my people do. Shout outs to all the new subscribers on the Boulevard and everybody that caught my replay from last night. Hey Young Riaz, Smooth, what it do, boss? Hey Melinda, Love Chrissy. What's up with it, y'all? How everybody doing today? Brown Beauty World, what's up? What's good with it? Happy Saturday, y'all. What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's been having a boss blessed day. I had to pull on up, even though I know I pulled a live super late to the wee hours of the morning and had shit to do today and shit I still gotta finish up before the day end. I done caught wind to some shit and I guess I feel like I'm catching slugs. So I had to pull on up to the block so we could talk about it a little bit. And we could drop the link if needed. Hey, Danielle New Me, how you doing, boo? Welcome to the Boulevard. Good to see you. But yeah, I feel like I'm catching some motherfucking slugs and going on. So I guess TRW was live today. But last night, after that live last night, I thought we had some sort of understanding and everything was all good. You feel me? I didn't feel like it was no problems. But as far as today, it ain't even no problem with me. But okay, it ain't even no problem with me. But I do feel like I'm catching some slugs. As far as the circus and all this shit that keep on being brought up as far as last night go, I'm kind of wondering like what's up, what's good. Like I said, I feel like I'm catching some slugs, especially with this fake shit and all this other shit keep coming into play and ain't no specifics being put out here. You see what I'm saying? So the people was led to think whatever. And so let's just keep it G. You ain't heard me laughing about none of y'all in them chats on some surreal shit. Peaches, the bomb shit, that's the only shit I laughed about was that bomb shit. Y'all ain't see me in that man chat keeping up shit about you, Bama, Mel, none of that shit when Mad Day is going on, let alone do I be in your chat keeping up nothing either. But I feel like how shit is coming across on these lives, it's sounding like I was over there doing something. And the only thing that was actually done, and it really wasn't no harm intended, like I was trying to tell you last night, was that I shared that fucking live. I can't hear you. You sounding far
Yeah,
away.
I'm here
Okay.
because I didn't say nothing. I
Oh,
hadn't
okay.
said
I thought
nothing.
you was talking. Was that the TV or something then maybe? I
Probably
heard a
so.
little something. But yeah, so that's why I'm saying so. I don't know. I just felt like the what I did hear that you was a little bit in your feelings and felt like pretty much as far as even the staying in your lane and stuff where we don't I'm a grown woman, like I don't even be looking to fall out and have these back and forths and stuff with people. Like it's no problem, to not want to fuck with me. But I haven't did nothing to come up against you, and that's what I was trying to explain last night too. But
Diva, you know
and I
what, Diva? Let me say this. I think you're trying to single yourself out in
no,
what I'm
it's stuff you're
saying.
saying though. It's stuff that you're saying that's making this like you're implying shit, TRW.
No,
Real shit. And
because when
then
I mentioned
even
the
as far
circus,
as
I was a part of the circus last night.
but
That
even
shit last night
but
was some clown
TRW, it's
shit.
what you're saying coupled with it. You're not listening to what I'm saying on how I'm feeling, which I'm trying to understand your side. Just like last night, even like I said, I could feel you with like, damn, I fuck with Diva and she shared this live and we had that conversation. So I thought this shit, you feel me, was Gucci, but it is how shit come across, just like the listening to your replay. That wasn't saying nothing trying to be fucked up or nothing. I genuinely listen to my replays so I can see how shit's coming across or how I'm, saying stuff and things of that nature. Cause shit, I ain't been active strongly. You feel me? And sometimes you catch different shit, even when like all them people is up on the panel. Listening to the replay, sometimes you catch shit that you didn't actually hear, especially when more than one person is talking at a time. But I feel like the narrative is coming out here and not just on your end, because I heard a little bit that Bama was saying earlier, but I never was on no panel when it was shit being talked about none of y'all. I only was up on one panel when we was discussing that bomb shit and Peaches was up there. You see what I'm saying? I don't do this shit. Like I don't gotta be fake to y'all for what? You feel me? But if y'all don't want to fuck with me, that's no problem either. You feel me? Like I'm not looking to fit in on this app nowhere, and I don't gotta kiss no ass, and I wasn't like trying to run you or make you feel like you knew. I just feel like some shit, like in the beginning, I couldn't laugh at certain shit, and I still be mad about certain shit. Don't get me wrong, but I do feel like maybe you misconstrued some of the shit I was saying because I hearing some of the stuff you said, I feel like you felt the way today.
And I do because I feel like we're the underdogs, you know what I'm saying? And so we just supposed to accept what other content creators is out here doing.
No,
You
but
know,
y'all
like
need
we're
to
not
get hip
supposed
to
to have
what
a
goes
voice.
down, just like y'all be screaming, saying certain shit, and then when people come over here and we talking about it and stuff, it ain't that. Just like last night, you wasn't calling me fake, but in this live today, you're saying something in one breath, but in the next breath, this fake shit coming up and people dropping down in the chat with these that wasn't Diva though. But the way stuff be said and spit,
On my live today I called you fake diva.
but I'm saying the way stuff is said and spent. If people listen to that live, I promise you, it feel like I was catching slugs. Like especially with when you're bringing up the circus and saying different shit, it definitely sound like a whole bunch of subliminals. And yes, I was definitely catching. Felt like it was slugs thrown this way. Real shit.
It wasn't no slugs towards you. I was in the motherfucking circus last night. And that's how I feel. The shit was a fucking god doggone circus, diva. You know,
But it
you
was
kept
more shit
muting me.
said than that, TRW.
You
Is
kept
it is
muting
I'm
me. Let
tripping
me
or
say
if
this.
anybody is in here, did y'all happen to catch TRW live to get a glimpse of even what the fuck I'm talking about?
I think you're taking it a little bit personal,
No,
like it's
because of
towards
what
you.
you're saying,
Just
what
like
you're
no, just
saying,
like when I,
the
just
shit
like
you're
when you when
saying
you
though.
when you kept bringing up, oh, because I shared Shamar's live, like it was a
Because that's
problem with
what
you
was
sharing
brought
his
up.
live.
That was brought up. Yep. And I brought it up as we was talking and I was trying to get certain questions answered. But I really wasn't tripping. But on some for real shit, like I said, maybe you is just getting up there and not going back listening to what you be saying sometimes. But shit do be perceived a certain way on some for
So
real shit. So I'm only up here to clear this up. Because one thing we're not gonna do is painted like Diva need to be fake for nothing. Cause I'm the least fakest bitch on this motherfucking app that anybody ever crossed motherfucking paths with. Y'all ain't seen me in there even when it come down to the Bama. Bama had some shit highly misconstrued and mistaken. She was in her feelings because I was still over there. But I genuinely really did fuck with Bama. Y'all ain't see me over there laughing and kikiing when this shit said about y'all. And like I said, as far as that other shit that y'all said was said, I never heard that. I be doing shit. I works and shit hella much. You feel me? Sometimes I can't. I'm good if I could stay over an hour. You feel me? Like I be gone sometime. I'll come in and sometimes even if I could just listen for a little bit, I'll let it be known I'm here just listening. But when it come down to certain shit, y'all not gonna paint that on me. I don't just keep up
ain't
shit
nobody paying
for
that. I
nothing.
think you in your feelings because of the stuff that I'm saying.
No.
Like it's pointing to you. It's all about Diva, and it's
But
not about
Wanda, when
Diva.
I laughed in that chat, it wasn't her name hadn't even came up. He was talking about the stuff that happened with Peanut. That's the only laugh that I did in that particular live on some for real shit. And like I said, I ain't even fucked up with him, but the shit was funny. All of the shit we done synced on this app. So yes, I laughed and kikied about that, but that was it.
And I didn't even see you laugh. I didn't see you laugh in his fucking chat, even
See
if it was about
the way.
Peanut.
Okay. So this is how I'm saying though. Maybe if I reword it, TRW. So listening to some of the stuff that you're saying over there, coupled with the circus is going on. Okay, making reference to that. It's like
You
in
don't
one
wait a
breath.
minute. You don't think it was a circus last night?
But
All
still,
the
what you're
arguing, can't
saying,
nobody
all
talk.
if you let
People
me
getting
finish,
muted.
can I finish though? Because it's what you're saying and what you're projecting out with it. You dig what I'm saying? It's like you're mentioning that, and then you're even lightweight mentioning certain shit I'm saying, and then going certain shit I said last night, and then you'll go off into some other shit. Just like you mentioned, did I go back and catch his replay on the shit that you accused him of saying about you, TRW? That I told you I wasn't even there to hear that. And I believe Brittany was saying she wasn't even there still when that shit supposedly was said neither. Okay. You made reference to did I go back and listen to that? No, why would I? This is y'all scratching. This is y'all fight. I'm not invested in this shit that heavy to where I need to go back and you feel me, catch what all he had said and all this. And like, I'm not trying to stir no pots. No, none of that. And like I said, it's like what you saying in all in one bundle, one ball, is making it look like Diva done dropped down in this man's chat when he's been talking about these people and I've been laughing and kikiing. But that's not what happened. The only thing that happened was Diva actually had ended up sharing that fucking live last night.
And that's it, and that's all. And when you made your comment in my chat, I said, okay. And I left it
But
where
y'all
it
act like
was.
I was the only one. That's what I'm saying. When it's certain shit being said, it's still hella much people that's been in both of y'all chats too. So, like I said, I really feel like this is some old kid ass motherfucking lame ass shit.
But you the one keep talking about it.
Because
You
you
the
keep
one making it
mentioning,
seem
I
like
thought it
you're
was
the
dead
one
in
making
last
it seem
night.
like
But
somebody is
okay,
singling
so
you out. Like I'm just on my like I'm
one thing with you being new, you got to realize I thought it was squashed last night. But with you
hmm
coming up there today, saying what you said today about the circus, making reference over here, and then bundling up all that shit in the one I got a right to come up here today and say whatever the fuck I want to. Because it was
you ain't
reference made on this shit.
You don't think it was the circus? That's all I want to ask you.
I don't think I agree. I agree that some of that shit was chaotic. It was funny. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. But some of the shit I do think got chaotic in circus. Like I could say that kind of toxic. You feel me? Some of the shit that
I don't
happened. But
even, let me say something. I don't even know who
I had
Love
a good
Chrissy is.
time.
Love Chrissy got this fucking hate for me. I don't even know who you are. I don't fucking throw shade and fucking try to think I'm running gangs. You know what
That's
I'm
how
saying?
we came
That's
across
crazy.
though. But that's how we came across, especially when we talked about it last night. And you wasn't saying Diva was the fake one, and you wasn't side eyeing me. But then you even today saying like, "Oh, you got side eye who you want, this, that, and the third." I never said you couldn't, but like I said, we could make it clear. Like we don't have to have no falling out, no back and forth, no video for no none of that. We don't gotta move that way. If you don't want to fuck with me, that's cool. It don't gotta be no love lost, no hard feelings or nothing. When I say I virtually know y'all, I virtually know y'all. I don't gotta be fake and phony for shit. For what? I ain't faking real
I'm
talk.
gonna ask one more time. Did I call you fake on my motherfucking channel? Did I say Diva run around this motherfucker fake?
Like I said, maybe you're not a. Can somebody come and reword this for me? Is I'm not wording it right?
Because you're making
Do
it
y'all
into,
understand what
you
I'm
saying you ain't
saying?
gotta be fake for no motherfucking body on here because you
Because
virtually
of the
know us.
stuff that you're
Because you're making it
saying
seem
on
like
here,
I fucking
pulling up with
single
what you
Diva out.
discussed from
I
last
single
night.
Diva out. I single her out today when I fucking went live. I done called you fake. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me.
TRW, all I'm telling you is if you, I don't got no lie to tell on nobody. And I know it's people in the chat that caught wind of what I heard. You feel me? All I'm saying is learning how this app works. It's not no disrespect saying go back and see how that shit could be perceived. When you say shit, you say it in a snowball. It all balled up in one. So it do come across like how it sounded to me. You feel me? Especially for people that don't even know what the fuck's going on, it would lead a
Hmm.
motherfucker to think like I was being fake, like I was motherfucking jumping in his chat, laughing and kikiing, crying emojis, all this, that, and going on, and damn near like I was trying to run you because I've been on here longer than you or whatever the fuck. But it was little slick shade thrown. Yes, the fuck it was. I caught that shit.
You called when I said that shit because motherfuckers been on here for 10 years. That's what you called.
And you said a little more than that too, though, TRW. I don't got no light to tell. Like I said, motherfuckers want to make something out, something, paint certain pictures and put certain twists and turns on shit. I don't got to put no extra seasoning on nothing.
I think
Never.
I think you're singling yourself out.
No, it was how you
That's
was
what I
saying that
think.
shit. It was how you was
Okay,
saying
it's how
that
I
shit.
was saying it, but
And
you're
with
taking it like
everything
it was
wrapped in
directed
one.
to you. You're taking it like it was directed to
Yep,
you.
on everything, and that was what we
Okay.
brought up last night. So why wouldn't I feel that way if you were screaming the underdogs and the circus and shit last night, and this morning that's the first thing on your motherfucking wall, and now you live making reference and saying a bunch of slick shit, my nigga. I virtually know y'all. When I say I fuck with y'all, I do. But I know how to keep my distance and a stance too. Like I don't do these back ends and all this stirring the pots and all this extra shit that motherfuckers like to get up here and do on this app. But like I said, when I thought that shit was dead last night, and then I'm catching all these slugs, I got a right to come up here and address and say whatever the fuck I want to. Because that's exactly how it came across. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I said. And I'm not even being disrespectful, asking to go back and hear it. But I'm one that do replay my lives. Do I go
Well, you know what?
and go check for
I'm gonna
shit?
go replay my live, and maybe we can come back and talk about this because I'm hearing what you're
And I'm
saying.
sorry, I feel like I still wouldn't, even if I heard that, I
Hmm.
don't feel like it's my place. I don't have to make it my place to jump up and fight for shit on some for real shit. I don't, just because a
And I
motherfucker
caught that.
support
And I
people,
caught
that
that.
don't mean people agree 100% of the time. Just like certain shit with me, all my supporters don't 100% agree, but we grown about the shit and agree to disagree. Go on to the next conversation, next video, next live. Shit, next topic. But yeah, this shit is not that deep. Like I said, especially I mean, I'm not looking to fit in nowhere. I fit in real good on my own. Real shit.
And I'm not trying to be
I
accepted
always
by
have
no
love
means
Chrissy. These new
necessary. So
people that
shit.
come through midway and all this shit, they don't know. They don't know how I roll on this bitch.
I think you just let
What
things
it do,
bother
Brittany?
you
No. I'm sorry, Brittany. I felt like certain shit that was said. I don't know if you was in the bushes or just popping in and talking, but I do feel like it was a little shade being thrown in this last live. It is what it is. And then if Yo-Yo was the only person that was really actually like, I don't even give a fuck about it this deep. This y'all shit. You feel me? It's just when I get involved because I'm in people chats and stuff, and I know good and well I ain't said a motherfucking thing about y'all. And I wasn't even laughing. Let alone hurt the shit y'all is insinuating. Let alone got the time or give a fuck about it enough because it ain't my business. I don't give a fuck about that mess. To go back and try to catch it, TRW.
I just think you in your feelings because you think
No,
everything
because
is
I'm
directed
not in my
towards you.
feelings. I just feel like if you don't want to fuck with me, that's cool. We don't gotta be cool.
Because shit, at the end of the day,
We don't gotta
everything
be
was
into it
squashed last
either.
night. But I just felt like, it was that panel wasn't treated fairly. This is my opinion. That's why I call it the fucking circus.
Y'all
It
ran the fuck.
wasn't.
Most of that panel, I was over talked. I go back and listen to my shit. I'm already damn near 4 hours into my replay. I tried to be as fair as possible with everybody up here. And StreamYard is new to me now because it done got new features since I wasn't active. So it was damn sure hard to try to say shit and ask my questions and try to come to the shit I wanted to ask and going on, especially when we had new people coming in trying to recap and stuff. Because then it also felt like we already discussed this, which like I can't go back and recap when somebody else joins the panel and I have questions to ask them. Like, I can't make this shit up. Like, I know I ain't the only one that's seen it. And you were not the only one getting mute or none of that shit. And listening to my replay about 4 hours in already, like I said, as far as I've made it today, you was able to speak. It wasn't like you weren't able to speak on some for real shit. You were.
I kept getting muted, especially when
You
Shamar came
wasn't
up
the
there.
only one that was getting muted. And if you go back and check that out, if y'all think I'm lying, everybody was being muted because it was everybody trying to talk at once. And then it was so hard trying to keep up with that shit and talk. I was fucking up at one point. Shit.
You said that last night. You said you fucking shit. You own one and you
And
block
it was
you muting your
StreamYard is
motherfucking
new
self.
a little bit, like how the buttons and stuff a little different than it was when I was first on here. So I'm getting back used to it. So it was hard with it was like 4 or 5 of y'all up here at a time and trying to like let two people talk and keep the other ones muted, especially when the mics and shit was sounding muffled and shit. And I had fucked around and muted everybody, and it was a time where I was talking and couldn't nobody hear shit. I had everybody fucking muted, trying to keep up with that shit. And Brittany is even my witness. She said, TRW, we all was getting on mute. I was just listening. We really didn't respect her panel. And that's for everyone, including myself. Thank you, Brittany. Like I said, and you personally know that this StreamYard looks different to me. Now, just like even some of these names in this chat, this YouTube is all looking new to me with the new features with StreamYard and YouTube. And I've been told them like I'm relearning this shit. You see, Brittany and them had to come up here and tell me how to take my mod sticks and shit. Remember, I couldn't even get into that. All this shit is different than when I first was on here working my page.
Well, anyway, I ain't got no problems, Diva girl.
All right, I just want to make it be clear because we don't have to have no problems at all, and it
No.
don't even gotta be no back and forth if a motherfucker don't want to
And you
fuck
know
with
what? The
me.
thing about this is a motherfucker can learn from you. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, go back and listen to your replays. That's what the fuck I'm gonna start doing. So I'm cool.
Okay, well, and like I said, I'm not trying to be funny. Like I learned to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you better at your lives and stuff. Especially, like I said, to me, getting back on here, a lot of different apps and stuff that I used is different and stuff now. So it's like kind of relearning stuff too. And so it's good to kind of go back and see. And that's how I could tell and knew, like, damn, I had this all muted at one point, and stuff like that too.
Okay. I ain't trying to argue today. This shit was a all night thing. I'm not. I don't want that today. I'm on something different.
All right, like I said, I hope this is really the end of it because last night I thought it was the end of it. I
It's the
wasn't
end, baby
expecting this
girl.
today.
It's
Shit.
the end. If you read my community wall, you know I'm on something different right motherfucker now. So it is what it is. I'm on something different.
All right, well, I appreciate you being able to at least have a conversation and shit because, like I said, I really thought it was we had an understanding last night, and I wasn't trying to be like you an underdog or I don't. I'm one of the. I never tried to run nobody, and I know everybody that been here from the beginning. No, I never understood how these subscribers and shit get out here and let creators and shit run them. You know what I mean on everything. Like I don't try to control nobody. Shit, not at all.
And I'm not trying to control nobody because people can go where the hell they want to. I, it's just probably me, Diva. It's probably just me because I feel like if we cool with each other, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was raised a certain kind of way and from a different part of the fucking world,
See,
or
I
maybe
feel
I'm
like at first
on
I probably
Amazon.
at first in the beginning I ain't gonna lie. I've been on both ends where people when the was in people chats that they still fucked with that was dogging me and shit like that. Um, I get how certain shit could feel, just like I told you last night. Like I get it as far as the video, but like your name wasn't even in that damn title, and I shared it at the beginning. But that's what people do as content creators. You feel me? And again, it's not any and everybody that I even share shit because time mad day come, the first thing motherfuckers go scream is unsubscribe and shit, trying to turn folks against people and stuff. So, like I say, it's just when it come down to certain shit, once I seen all the makeups and breakups and how this shit go, I just don't feel like I have to move how folks think I'm supposed to move. If y'all into it, that's between y'all. I'm not finna stop coming in Brittany chat because her and Yo Yo went to it. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm
Hmm
not cut that way, and I
That's
feel
just like
like
when it came down to, we was still going over there to Shamar or Brittany fucking chat, and the other person was getting mad because we was fucking over there, and then basically tried to tell us if you go over there, don't fuck with me, just like that person came for you in Movado, and
and
you ain't
that's what
done
I was
shit.
saying last night, and we just went through this with Bama. That's
Yeah,
what I was saying last night. Like it just happened. And so in a sense, like I know you kind of can know how we feel. That's why I was like, I get it. Like, yeah, I do fuck with TRW. Like when you think about it, like, damn, Diva shared that, but I didn't hear all this shit y'all was saying. And I'm sorry. When you supporting people and shit, you don't support them on the we can't control what motherfuckers saying, dude. Like I said, I
exactly,
don't think motherfuckers is not like, oh, I ain't sharing Diva video because she talking about XYZ. You get what I'm
exactly.
saying? So that's all it is. But I appreciate being able to have a conversation because everybody ain't able to have a conversation. So
You knew I was coming. You knew I was coming.
I didn't
You
know
know.
what the fuck because I'm like, hold on. Now she
Hmm.
got to damn near be feeling away because what? What? Especially that underdog shit and going on. Cause I'm
I'm
like,
gonna still
calm
say
down.
we the underdog around this
Shit.
motherfucker. I'm gonna still say that shit. So just get used to the underdogs. I'm
Hot
gonna
butt
still say it, but it
ass.
ain't against you. I'm gonna still say the underdogs because
But
that's
yeah,
what I pick up. Underdog. You the underdog, bitch. Stay in your fucking lane. That's what I pick up on this shit here. But thank you. Thank you, girl.
Right. And see, that's what Brittany's saying. She's saying no shade, but see, she didn't even like the circus stuff either. Cause everybody was fussing. Like, and I was trying to get little some stuff you could hear and stuff, but I was trying to get it to where at least we could hear what people were saying, you know. And I could hear a lot that you were saying, because like I said, I'm like 4 hours into my replay.
Mm-hmm. So I'm glad to have a conversation with you. We ain't gotta be beefing on here. So why when Bama said it was a problem for you, it was a problem for me to do what, love, Chrissy, to be over there in Shamar and Brittany chat. Let me tell you something. Can I say something, Diva? When it comes down to Bama, we talk to Bama on the back end, right? So when her and Brittany got into it, her expectation for the 4 people she was talking to, she didn't want us to go over there and be in Brittany. We didn't have a beef with Brittany. So why is it that we can't go over there in Brittany's chat? Brittany sometimes wasn't even talking about Bama. I have a text message that was sent to Mel, and it was like, I'm finna be through with TRW. Mel said, why? Because look at her, TRW over there in Brittany's chat. TRW just said, hey, Britt, and ain't said nothing else. She screenshotted. I say, hey, Britt. She screenshot and sent it to Mel. I wasn't in the motherfucker laughing. I didn't have no laugh emojis. None of that. So when it comes to Bama, that's where that shit. Bama tried to control us and say, y'all, especially Mel, she tried to really control Mel and didn't want Mel to in Shamar's chat or fucking Brittany's chat. Me and fucking Mel got cussed out in Shamar's chat because of Bama. So I'm really not understanding what's your question. So Diva don't have a so what's the it's not a problem. Y'all making it, you trying to make it into a problem. The only way I knew that Shamar was live yesterday because I'm strolling and Diva shared his live. That's all I know. That's how I knew he was fucking live. I was already on the phone with my little friends, and I'm like, oh, Diva just shared Shamar live. He live. That's where that came from.
This last one.
Yeah.
But if it was them friends, then Mel, like I said, should have knew Diva ain't in that shit. She just shared that live.
And Mel also be like, oh, Diva don't be, and me, I think the same way. I'm like, Diva don't even be on here like that. I said, if Diva dip down in my chat, she like, I'm here listening, but I'm on the go. I can respect that. And when you said yesterday, like you shared the live, you shared his shit before all that, and that's why I said, okay, and I left it the fuck alone. Today, I feel like I was in the fucking circus. It was the circus to me. I felt like I was in this motherfucking blue face Krishan circus type shit
Right, and see,
last
even
night.
Wanda took it like you were saying, like I was putting up laughing emojis. That's why I'm saying
No,
all you gotta do is listen to how I'm saying it sounded, and that's what I'm meaning. Like, and that's what I meant even the live before when I jumped in and made my comment, and it kind of
I
was
didn't
severe,
even. I
but I
didn't. I didn't
couldn't,
see your laughing
leave without,
emoji.
huh?
I didn't see your laughing emoji. I Wanda. I never seen Diva's laughing
But
emoji
that's
in the
how. But
chat.
you mentioned this in this last live that I'm referring to. That's why I'm saying it's how shit come across.
I didn't see a laughing emoji from you. It's other people that was in that chat with the laughing emojis that come over there to my shit.
And I ain't doing none of that, and neither one of y'all's when y'all dogging each other.
Yeah, I didn't see your
And
laughing
nine
emoji,
out of
but
10,
you
I
said
probably don't
you
even
did
be
your
there.
laughing emoji
Sometimes,
because you're talking about Peanut. I didn't see your laughing emoji. All I seen was Diva shared his fucking live. That's how I knew he was fucking live.
but I'm
Um,
talking about as far as what you just said on this last live, especially you were like making reference to the circus and going on, but you were saying like you don't find it funny like when people could, fall in. Basically, it made it seem like I was falling off in this chat, laughing and going on, keeping up something.
I'm gonna
That's
go listen
definitely
to it
how I
because you
took
keep
it.
saying out. Yeah, because I never seen you with a laughing emoji in his chat the other day. I didn't see that. It's other people that will have the laughing emojis, and then they come over there to my shit and be like, "Hey, TRW, you don't think that's fucking fake, Diva?"
But when you saying it, how, like I said, but when you're saying it, how you saying it, and you not calling out no specifics, it definitely was making it seem like you were referencing me, and I knew I couldn't been the
No,
only one that took it that way.
no, it wasn't referencing you. It's some people that do that, and then they come over there and they speak to me, and that's the shit I'm talking about.
But like I said, when you not making no specifics, or you saying, different shit like don't come around there and stuff, then I feel like maybe you need to be more specific, especially if you really ain't trying to keep up something. Cause that's the type of shit that definitely gonna keep up some shit on this app. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you, boo. And I appreciate you last night for them super stickers too. Brittany, Tracy, Cuzzy, it was a couple of y'all that sent me a super sticker, or even had that milestone on your memberships, and I certainly appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Good looking out.
All right, Diva girl.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Have a good rest of the day.
You
But
too.
yeah, y'all, what it do, Shaker? How you doing, boo? Happy Saturday. Because when Diva came in your chat, you said, "Let me ask you something, Diva." Yep. And said, "Okay, Chrissy." And she said, hit the link. And Peach was like co-signing, like, and she shared it. She seen the title, all this, that, blase split. Hey, relentlessly, Danny, how you doing, boo? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to Ron, Seretness, Wanda, everybody I miss coming up in here. Tips World, hey, happy belated birthday. I hope you having a good day too. I dropped the link though, love Chrissy. Hit that link. I knew I wasn't the only one though, but like I said, with when people go and listen to their lives and stuff, that's when you could kind of catch certain shit, or really just, you know, catch certain shit you miss, or see how shit is perceived or come across. Good to see you on the boulevard. They was over here cutting up last night. I don't know if you seen, or if you was in the bushes even, but yes, I was not expecting to be on here no 6 hours last night, but I definitely enjoyed it. I had a good time last night. Okay, let me drop it again. Hey Annette, I don't know if I seen you. I think I might have seen you, but if I didn't, hey, happy Saturday, love. I hope Narc, I don't know if I missed you. Y'all know I ain't being funny acting. Was up here running my mouth. Sandra. Do y'all see the link in the chat? Oh shoot. I don't think I know how to pin it no more. Let me see. Um, maybe I gotta try to do it from my phone. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I could pin it from my phone. Cause I don't see on StreamYard where you could pin. Mm, Hey Mary, how you doing? Brittany says she see the link, love Chrissy. So it's in there now. Um, yeah, I gotta play with this stuff, y'all. I don't even really know how to pin it no more because I can't even pin it from my phone. But it is in there, love Chrissy. Aretha, you must have seen it. What you talking about? You said, I know you gonna keep it real. I know. Brown Beauty World, where you been? Where was you at last night, girl? This you, Chrissy? You know they be trying to porno bomb people. Is this you? That you, Chrissy?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, girl, how you been?
Hey, what's up, Diva?
Nothing. Good to hear your voice. I ain't heard your voice in a minute.
I know. I've been in the bushes though.
Yeah, I know I've been seeing you around here and there on the streets, but I ain't even. And I have seen some of your old videos surface.
Yeah, I don't do content like that anymore. I just be in the bushes.
Yeah.
But I wanted to come up here because the shit that TRW is doing is fucking foolery. Excuse my language. But she was throwing shade on her video today. And then to come up here and act like she won't talking about you, she definitely was talking about the OGs on the panel yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She do a lot of wordplay, man, and she
That's
just
why I said like if, and I don't know. That's why I'm like it. But even last night, I felt like, do you remember what you just said? You feel me? How
right.
it just happened? Cause you know the truth. You don't gotta remember. Boom, boom, boom. You know what
Facts,
I'm saying? Shit, it just
facts,
happened.
facts.
Shit,
Yep.
especially with it just occurring. So
And
yeah.
then my question about the thing with Bama and her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because when her and Bama was going through it, I guess she was out here saying Bama ain't want her to go to people chat or whatever. So whatever she just tried to explain is the exact same thing that she's saying in reference to her.
Yeah, but
And it's just goofy, man. Like, cut the shit
that's why I
already.
said lame as fuck.
Cut the shit, man. Yep.
But no,
But
I
but
did feel like I was catching slugs. I'm like, shit. So did way it was said, did it sound like to you though, like I was over there in that chat laughing and kiki and keeping
yes,
shit?
yes, yes,
Yo.
yes. Because when you went into her live, and I don't even be watching her lives like that, but something said, let me go over there because Shamar was live, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you went in there, whatever she was talking about, she stopped and was like, let me ask you something, Diva. Do you think that is cool? Or, so yeah, she was saying that. And then to come out here and say that she not say that's that bullshit wordplay. People got to look past that.
Right, because we all sitting up hearing that shit feeling like we know what the fuck
Right.
we heard.
Right, man. Right. Everybody not crazy now. Come on.
Shit, that's why I'm like, I know I'm not tripping.
Yep.
But like I said, new to maybe listening to replays, she'll see how certain shit is perceived. You know what I mean? Especially if that ain't what you really was saying. Cause I was not expecting her to be live today saying no shit like that after last night.
Right.
I thought everything was, understood and was Gucci pretty much.
Right. Right.
So,
Right. But I'm gonna say this too, like, I don't I don't be like into the stuff that they got going on, but I did see when she had fell out with Bama. And I said this before and I'm sticking to this, right? I
mm-hmm.
don't have to like enjoy a personal I don't even know Bama, right? But I she was playing Bama from the jump. That's how I feel. She got on Bama panel one day and was calling her a punk and all that just calling her out and shit. Like she
Mm-hmm.
ain't mean that girl no good. And I said that and I'm sticking to that.
See, I don't know. I wasn't on the back end and stuff with them and had the dealings like that. The Bama did know how to reach out to me and did a couple times, like when she knew it was like my son that passed birthday, shit like that,
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
but so like I said, I was shocked, but I do think the shit with Bama and me was just a misunderstanding because I hadn't said shit about Bama either. You feel me? I didn't say not one word until
right,
she gave me her ass to kiss. Got up on
right,
that panel disrespecting me like that.
yeah. But
Mhm.
but yeah, that's all I wanted to say because I was getting tired of typing in the chat.
No, you welcome to hit this link anytime. I appreciate you, and it was good hearing from you. Shoot.
Right, good looking, and the OGs in the sector for real. Put some respect on it.
Right. They don't even know. No. Like I said, some of them came in mid-shift.
Uh huh. All right, Diva. Have a good
All
day.
right. You
All
too.
right.
Happy Saturday,
All
girl.
right. You too. Bye bye.
Now I know, bro. You coming over here trying to troll us, bro? Or did we have a for real troll make a troll of our boulevard, a troll page of the page that like to come and troll the boulevard? What's good? and that's that's the reason why people miss me with all that nonsense. Go on, go on. You trying to troll today, huh? You not tripping. I thought you not tripping. I thought the same thing. She is in her feelings about you being over in Shamar chat. You was you expect her to be a snake, period. You heard, yeah, I heard. I was the main topic over. I wouldn't dare go listen. I'm done with TRW. Yeah, I don't like I said, I don't think people be really like I said, especially when it just be happening, ain't really paying attention to how shit is sounding, the shit that they really is saying. Cause it was a lot just balled up into one is how I felt. But I knew I felt a couple slugs. Welcome to the Boulevard, Muffy. What's good with it, Joe? Happy Saturday. That's you for real? Is you just in your trolling mood today, or what's going down? Good to see you pop into. Y'all know we got our own personal troll over here on the block. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate everybody that pulled up and anybody that catch this replay. I just had to pull up the touchdown on that because, like I said, what I heard, I did feel like it was just kind of painted a certain narrative, and I know I wasn't tripping, especially with some of y'all hearing the same exact shit I heard. Hell yeah, bro. Just gotta navigate through all the bullshit. You know I know. You know I know it. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on off of here. Y'all know I was up here live to the wee hours of the motherfucking morning. I'm gonna try to touch down with y'all real soon. It probably won't be today unless y'all catch me in the street somewhere. But I am working on a couple videos to drop, and I plan to be going live here soon. I ain't gonna be gone a long time. We'll get together and catch up soon on some of the going downs. Y'all have a good rest of y'all Saturday. But who in the wrong in the first place? Bro, you on the late show, man. I'm about to get off. I'm finna go listen on your replay from last night. You you know you ain't crazy. I know I ain't relentlessly Danny. I know I ain't, but catch it up. It's some they she got the talking stuff, like I said, and I wasn't just muting one person. Brittany, everybody knew I wasn't just muting one person. I was trying to let people be heard and get down to the bottom of certain shit that had went on. But yes, y'all, I will chop it up with y'all real soon. TRW has had her experience on here, good and bad. I know she has her group of folks, and that's that. Yep, it is, but you know how it is getting hip, just like she's like I'm dragging it once I was saying something again. I don't know if you was in the chat yet, Brown Beauty World, but I got a right to say something when I thought this shit was dead last night, and you just hopped up there and said what you said. And what she just said sounded like I was in Shamar chat keeping up something, being faking going on. So that's why, it is what it is. And it still ain't no hard feelings. I certainly just know how to move. And I'm not on no back end keeping up shit. I know how this app works. You feel me? It is what it is. I virtually know these people. So it's definitely no hard feelings at all. But y'all have a good rest of the Saturday. We'll touch down again real soon. Talk to y'all later, and I'll see y'all somewhere in the streets.
Kick